Hi Domestead enthusiasts, Dave here, back with another update. Been having some fun. Let me show you. Started framing. So this is the pantry / laundry in there. And this wall right here is going to be where the stairway goes up. And in there is the utility room. Pay no attention to that panel box. I know it's wonky. Replacement is coming, and that one's just there temporarily. I don't want to mess with it. And this is the office. You can see that it's framing up. So now here's a really interesting thing about how this is going, because when we built the slab, down in the slab at certain locations, like right there, we had to build I think it was like a 3x3 or 3x4 and a foot deep. I think it was a foot deep. I don't know, something like that. Extra amount with rebar as a footing base in the slab. Now this slab is only 4 to 5 inches thick, depending on where you measure, and so but that's more than double, and that was required per the print for where the post locations will go. So this is a post. This one will probably be at least tripled up. It's a double right now, but I'll be tripling it up because there's really going to be a big span going across it. So, all right, so you can see there, and then you can see there's another one right there. So between these two posts will be doubled up rim joist. It'll be sitting on this. So this is what supports the second floor, these posts supporting the whole second floor. It's not these walls. These walls are they're just separators down here. And then there are also some other beams that have to go in. I think I showed you that in a previous video. And so they go in specific locations. So like one of the beams is going to go on top of this big post that I've really framed out pretty heavy right there. And another one will go, okay, where the other end of that one goes will be right here. And this will be the master bathroom. So that corner of the master bathroom will get a pretty hefty post to carry that beam. And then on this corner of the master bathroom will get a really big post to carry the bigger beam, and that will go all over here to where the stairway ends. So the stairway comes up from over here, so it comes up this way to the second floor, and it ends right here. So there will be a post right here going straight up. So that gives you an idea of how this is all coming out. That's just a couple of days of work right there by myself. You know, I'm just I'm plodding along, keeping everything plumb and level as best as possible so that we don't have any issues when I go to build up the second floor. And it's coming together. So like I said, I've got temporary electric right there. I've got a new load center coming, and when that comes in, you'll see that. So the bathroom down here, the master bathroom, there will be a door right here into it, and then this is all going to be, I'm going to make this a 2x6 thick wall, but I'm going to frame it up with 2x4s. I'm going to alternate the 2x4s. And I'll show you that later on how I do that. I'm doing that for to create a little sound barrier so that the sound doesn't travel straight through the studs to the other wall, and I'll put insulation in there too, hoping that I can create a little bit of privacy for the bathroom. People won't hear us taking a shower or other unmentionable things. So this space over here we call the family room. In England they call it the snug. This is a, it's under the second floor, and it's probably going to be where the TV will be. The TV is either going to be on that wall or this wall. We'll see. I could mount it over there. I could do that. I could mount it up on that. We'll see what happens. I don't know yet, but that's the plan. So the work progresses. So I have to be to my part-time job tomorrow and Wednesday. So tomorrow I'm not on a site, and then and Wednesday I won't be here as well. Deb may come out and fart around a few things. I'm not sure. She's been doing her awesome stuff with her Red Cross trainings. She's been doing. It's a lot of work, but she's getting it done. And so that's why she hasn't been around recently. And then we are just going to continue to plug away. I haven't framed up that bathroom wall yet. Really only because I want to talk to Deb about how I want to angle this one wall. There's options. I mean, I could put it where I want, essentially. That's not a problem. All I have to do is just make sure that the beam is carried on the posts. And so I've got leeway, I've got a little fudge factor there to play with and to put it where I want. So that means that I can angle that wall, that short wall, a couple of different ways. It just depends on how we want to do the bathroom and the family room. So I want to get her opinion on that. We'll just lay it out and we'll figure it out. And then we will start to frame that out. I think that one will probably be framed up by the end of next week. And by the end of this coming week, I should say. And then we've got other things we got to do. So then there's this whole pile of all this extra insulation in here, bits and pieces. A few of the shorter rolls are left over, and we need to get it out of here. So that needs to go out down to the shop. So before I frame up this wall, we're probably going to be tackling that, just cleaning this out, because it'll be easier to do it without this wall in the way. And then because this wall actually will continue right through here. And then we can start to frame out for these these extensions too. So we could start to do that. So what we need to do in here first is we need to cut the 5 window openings, install the windows, and then box them out. Oh, I can show you that. Hang on. So I'm starting to noodle out how I want to frame out these doors and windows. So what I did was I just took some plywood and I built a box. This is obviously not fixed, but that's okay. And then so the box creates the light well, and then we will put a layer of insulation in that's 3.5 inches thick, and then there will be another 2x4 wall built out. So this dimension from here to here is 7 inches. So that's 3.5, 3.5. And that will bring out the wall to the edge of that box, and it'll be fully insulated around it. And then I'm going to do something similar, but I'm going to use 2x8s around. Is it 2x8s? Yes, I'm going to do 2x8s around the doors because I want a solid end wall around that. Because it's, people are in and out all the time, and you don't want that to be too flimsy. So I'm going to do that. I've got to go out and buy them, but that's easy to do yet. I just need to take a loan out to go buy some more 2x8s, and then we'll fix that up. So that's how we're going to do these rooms, and it'll be the same for the bedroom extension. We'll just box everything out, but I have to put the windows in first. So our checklist continues to be worked on, and we are making progress, and we're getting there. It's funny, it seems like I make progress and then everything slows down again. I don't know if it's because we're just amateurs or if this is the nature of the build, I don't have a crew, you know, I mean, it's just me and Deb, and then oftentimes our buddy comes and helps us out when we need basically muscle, and he's awesome because he loves to help out. He's a good friend, but you know, this is all custom cutting and custom work right now. You got to think things out. I got to noodle out how I'm going to do things. So I just can't. I can't hand it off to anybody who doesn't have a lot of carpentry experience. Not that I have a lot. I have a little, but we're faking it. So we're getting there. And so my whiteboard has been. I've been crossing things off, and I've been adding things to it, and we're getting there. So the lift is done. We're done with the lift for now. That thing I had for 2 months, that's going back tomorrow morning. Anyways, that worked out really, really well. That saved us a lot of energy and effort because stuff is heavy, and carrying it up on scaffolds sucks. Enough said. So, you like my temporary shelf for my stereo and stuff? Gotta have tunes, man. Just can't play them during YouTube. So we'll probably do a video at the end of in another week when we show some more progress and give you an update then. Until then, peace. Life is good in the Adirondacks.